Hello from the sunny TitanBet headquarters in Copacabana. We're currently having the second of 2 days off, but I think you'll agree the players and us, the viewers, deserve a little break after the frantic viewing that was the last 16. For the first time ever since the expansion of the World Cup and 32 teams in 1998, all 8 winners of the groups are our quarter-finalists. But it wasn't done easily. I mean, out of the 8 games, there were 5 that went to extra time, 2 of those went to penalties, and actually 7 of the 8 could have gone to extra time. I think only the game I went to, Uruguay-Colombia, was a one-sided affair that looked like the Colombians the whole way. So it was amazing. And before we look forward to the quarter-final matchups, we need to look back at some of the games that we just saw in the last 16, so there were some astonishing ones. We'll start with the most recent, which was USA-Belgium, and that was amazing. I mean, probably one of the best nil-nils of all time. You may have thought the Germany-Algeria game before was better, but no, this topped it. I know it was 0-0, but there were chances throughout. Origi in the first minute probably should have scored. His shot was one of 16 that Tim Howard saved as the American keeper pulled out one of the great World Cup performances. Other fantastic games. France were 0-0 for a long time against Nigeria, but got some late goals thanks to Paul Pogba and an own goal. And Pogba looks leagues above most other midfielders left in the competition. Argentina left it very late against Switzerland. Brazil had to go to penalties against Chile. Costa Rica held on with 10 men to get to penalties and win against Greece. There are so many notable games and performances amongst them, none more so than James Rodriguez double against Uruguay. The boy is fantastic. It's been leaked, obviously, that a scout once turned him down for 5 million at Man United and went for Bebe instead. Probably one of the worst decisions of all time. And that first goal, the volley against Uruguay, was spectacular. I was very lucky to see it live, and I wouldn't be too surprised at all if they knock out the hosts next round. And of course, the only other game I haven't mentioned was Holland's late win against Mexico. Again, a fantastic keeper did well in Ochoa, but it wasn't quite enough for the Mexicans, and they got knocked out late because of a penalty. Maybe a dive, maybe not, but it doesn't matter now. And the Netherlands have got to be pretty hotly fancied as they've got the easiest game of them all against Costa Rica in the quarters, before hopefully a match-up with, well, you suspect the Argentinians, but they've been so average, bar Messi, that they could well lose to Belgium, so we'll have to wait and see. I will of course do a full in detail preview of the quarterfinals in the next few days with tips, etc, but I wanted to give a few early thoughts. I mean, they are amazing quarterfinals. Brazil-Colombia, very tough to call, and as I say, a double chance on Colombia looks probably the best bet so far, with Brazil not hitting top notch. The first game, even before that, is where I'm going, France-Germany. I mean, what a cracker-jacker that is. I don't know why, but 0-0's ringing out. With two sides who are very good going forwards, they both struggled to score in the last round, and they could cancel each other out again. But they were my pre-tournament bet, so France I'm going to stick with, and it may be on penalties, which will be a bit of revenge for all the time the Germans have won on penalties. Netherlands have the only, I'd say, pretty easy game to call in the quarters, and that's against Costa Rica. And it still won't be easy because they played in 41-degree heat for a lot of their last 16, so they will be shattered. But I think they'll have enough strength to oversee Costa Rica without Duarte, who of course got a red. And in the final quarter, Argentina-Belgium, very tough to call. Belgium's squad is fantastic. They can use a lot of rotation, and Argentina haven't been very good. So again, really tough to call, and I will of course be at the semi-final in Sao Paulo to see the winner of Argentina-Belgium versus the winner of Netherlands-Costa Rica. So that'll be one to look forward to. As I said, there'll be a full preview and tips for all the quarterfinals coming soon. But if you think you know what's going to happen, then go on our Facebook page and enter our new competition. I've put the link in the description, and what you have to do is try and predict the 3 correct scores in the first 3 quarterfinals. So that's France-Germany, Brazil taking on Colombia, and of course Netherlands-Costa Rica. If you get them all right, you get a great prize, but I've been tipped off if you're only a goal or 2 out, you'll also get a special something. So have a go and enter on the page for the chance to win some brilliant prizes. I'm going to leave you now. I had a day off yesterday and I went to see Christ the Redeemer, one of the wonders of the world. So we're going to give you a quick 60 seconds tour of what it's all about. So enjoy this bit. Bye for now.